The Miami Dolphins are back home here in Week 3 to play host to the Oakland Raiders. They've gotten off to a 2-0 start to the season. Kalen Ballage getting the start at running back after a good game last week, thanks to the injury to Kenyon Drake. Derek Carr and the Raiders are about to take the field. He's only thrown one touchdown so far on the season, but he does have 500-plus yards. And to start off the game, he's going to throw off his back foot to Jared Cook for a first down, and then later in the drive, he's going to also throw off his back foot and then find another first down, this time to Amari Cooper. Handoff to Marshawn Lynch. He's tackled by two guys, and he was actually hurt on the play. He would miss most of the first half, but they don't need him on this drive, as Derek Carr would then fire a strike to Jared Cook on the very next play for a touchdown, and the Raiders jump off to a 7-0 lead in this game. Ryan Tannehill, the QB1 for the Dolphins, taking the field with his team, 578 yards, 3 touchdowns for the Dolphins this season. Handoff to Kalen Ballage, runs to the outside, jukes inside to juke out two people, back jukes to get away from a DB, and then he's finally dragged down at the 24-yard line, a 51-yard rush on his first carry of the game. And then the drive will be capped off by a touchdown catch for Mike Gesicki out of Southern Regional High School. Penn State was where he went to college. It's now a 7-7 tie game. Later on in the first, DeAndre Washington runs right into Raekwon Millen, and then on 3rd and 11, Stephon Anthony jumps right in front of a ball that's thrown to Jordy Nelson. It's picked off. The Clemson Tiger is going the other way with it. Dolphins take over on offense. So on the Oakland 27, it's a play-action slide. The second Tannehill sets his feet, he is sacked, but luckily Daniel Kilgore, the center, jumps on it to retain possession. 3rd and 19, they do not get the first down, but Tannehill does find Parker on a little hitch route, and then he gets close enough for the field goal. So Miami takes a 10-7 lead thanks to a field goal from Younghoe Koo. Late first quarter now, Dolphins on offense yet again. Tannehill finds Kenny Stills, who's got a burst of speed, sheds a tackle. He's inside the 20, finally taken down at the 8-yard line. Now on the 3rd, it's 3rd and goal, and Frank Gore cannot get to the outside. He is stopped short, so the Dolphins settle for a field goal here in the second quarter. 13-7 is the score now. Raiders on offense, I formation. David Carr finds Jared Cook, first down Raiders. On the 48 now, 3rd and 4, and need another conversion. They get it. Jordy Nelson, the reliable receiver, 3rd and 1. They need another conversion, but this time Kiko Alonso comes up with a sack, and for whatever reason, Davin Godchaux is the one celebrating. So the Miami Dolphins are on offense now, about 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Tannehill doesn't see what he wants, so he decides to take off with his legs and get the first down. The next set of downs, he picks up another first down, finds Devontae Parker for the first, and now on the 30-yard line, Tannehill drops back, finds over the middle Mike Gesicki for the first down to the 13-yard line. 3rd and 9 now, Tannehill over the middle. It's going to be a pass interference call on the Raiders. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. Now 1st and goal, they hand off to Frank Gore up the middle. Touchdown Dolphins. It's now a 20-7 ball game. The former Miami Hurricane, now playing professionally in Miami, picks up the touchdown. 3rd and 7, third quarter action. About halfway through the third quarter, as Sharice Wright is going to pick off a bonehead throw from Ryan Tannehill. We move things on later into the third. Raiders on offense now. Amari Cooper picks up a first down on the throw from Derek Carr. And then Carr finds Jordy Nelson for the first down on 3rd and 4. Carr throwing yet again. 1st and 10 on the 23. This time he has DeAndre Washington on the wheel route. Gets pushed at the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal now. Slant route. Jordy Nelson open in the end zone. He scores the touchdown, and the Raiders now make this a 20-14 game. Dolphins on offense now. Little less than 3 minutes left in the third. Maurice Hurst picks up a sack on Tannehill on first down. Makes it 2nd and 20. Here comes Tahir Whitehead. He picks up his second sack of the game. It's now 3rd and 26. Tannehill on his own 9-yard line lobs it up to A.J. Derby, and the Dolphins get the first down. He gets tackled just before midfield on the 49-yard line. Very next play, Tannehill in the pocket, steps up, fires a strike to the Rutgers alum, Leonte Carroo. inside the 30 now on the 22. It's 3rd and 5. Bruce Irvin just bum rushes Laramie Tunsil and picks up the sack. 4th and 12. Young Ho Koo comes out, knocks down the field goal. Miami extends their lead to 23-14, and now we move on to the 4th quarter. It wasn't all good that drive, though, because Danny Amendola did suffer an upper arm fracture on that past drive. And here in the 4th quarter, Raekwon McMillan picks off Derek Carr, and the Dolphins are going the other way with it, immediately in scoring position, essentially. And it's going to be the Jeremy Langford drive. Hits him with the hot sauce on that little catch and run, and then he gets the pitch to the outside on 4th and goal, gets it into the end zone. It's the Jeremy Langford drive, capped off by a touchdown. It's a 30-14 game. Late 4th quarter, the Raiders eventually score a touchdown with Jordy Nelson, his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. And they would get the 2-point conversion as well to make it an 8-point game, but they go for the onside kick. Devontae Parker jumps on it. Miami recovers. They would do a good job of running out the clock, and it was just too little too late for the Raiders as the Miami Dolphins come out on top here at home in Week 3 as they continue their winning streak to start the season, as they are now 3-0 to start the year, while the Raiders drop to 0-2-1. Ryan Tannehill with a phenomenal day under center for the Dolphins. He was 15 for 16 on the day, 248 yards, a touchdown, an interception, a 93% completion rate, and you guessed it right, his only incompletion was an interception. Big day for Ryan Tannehill. Kalen Ballage shined in his start as well. 18 carries, 91 yards. That's 5 yards per carry. Kenny Stills had a decent game. The receiving game, 4 receptions for 82 yards. But then in the receiving game, there was also a blow as Danny Amendola is going to miss the next 8 weeks of action with an upper arm fracture. So our now slot receiver is Albert Wilson, the former Georgia State. Don't forget to tune in next time here for Week 4 as the Miami Dolphins travel out to Foxborough to take on Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. With that being said, that's going to wrap things up here for this edition of Dolphins Football. I've been your host, Jerseyborn, and I'm saying goodbye.